All right, guys, we're going to explain real briefly what we've got here, why we chose what we did, and a lot of this is going to be opinion, because a lot of machines are built well, they're just built different. Got a John Deere 1026R 2012 model, I believe, with approximately 500 hours light use. We opted to bring home a new snowblower today, not for this property, but for out in kind of a farm piece of property we purchased just recently, or will be soon. This is what we went with, and I'll tell you why. I'm going to compare this just a couple of things against the Frontier closest equivalent that I almost went with for this tractor, and why I went with this one. So I'll do a lot of walking around. Bear with me. Hopefully this doesn't bore you. We've got right here, we ended up going with the Allied, as you see kind of up on the top up here. Here's my fancy pointer for the video. The Allied, or Farm King is another name, made out of Canada. This is the YC6010. It is a 60-inch blower. It is I believe it's a 22-inch impeller or fan. A couple of differences. Let's kind of go through it, walk around, I'll finish over here. We've got something that I like over the Frontier. We've got sealed bearings, no greasers. Again, personal preference and opinion, but with how I know that blowers fill up with ice, if you're not parking in a heated garage, be a little difficult for the greasers. Opinion, okay? So you might disagree, and that's fine. We've got on this side, same thing. This is a sealed bearing. All right, so there's no greasers here, anything up here. Chain lube, as you see, we did a little bit of that today already. That's the only maintenance there. The impeller or the fan blade is also a sealed bearing, so fairly maintenance-free up here. Against the, well, let's keep going. Stick on one topic a little bit longer here. So sealed and sealed. On the Frontier line, right up here, there's a little cutout for a greaser for this bearing, and then up in this area, I believe there's another one. I don't have any way to show you that, but all right, so let's talk about weight real quick, because somebody might be saying, well, that's way too big for your tractor. Well, no doubt, it is pushing the PTO rating for the tractor. I have seen this blower used on another similar tractor, so I'm going with it. We'll give you an update down the road. Weight, 470 pounds. It is approximately 5 pounds less than the Frontier, even though it's a 60-inch instead of a 54. It appears to be made well. They did do some different gusset material instead. It appears to be very heavy duty. I don't know the gauge. I'm not going to get into that. But some other things here I really liked about the blower. We've got multiple adjustments here, and then you can also do the same. So you can adjust in multiple different ways to fit different tractors. Right off the bat, I have the IMAX quick attach, like you see. The pins are still needing bushings. They do fit in there right off the bat. It matches with my weight box. I like that. Get the bushings for here, a little bit bigger, or the sleeves, whatever terminology you want, but the top one did match. It fits perfect. So I did not have to adjust there. Still will have to adjust the shoes and everything. This blower, some things I don't like, just like the John Deere. The bottom wear bar is not bolted on, it is welded on. So you can add one, but just to note that John Deere or Frontier, depending on your terminology, is the same. All right. I wanted to point out something I also do not like, just like the wear bar. This is something, hopefully it focuses here. I do not like open gearboxes. Now, yes, I say I don't like it, but I still like the other features enough to outweigh it. You got a sealed bearing in front to the fan and a sealed on the side. It goes out for the gear that goes for the auger. Now this, in Minnesota, we in the central part of Minnesota, what we ended up getting, out the door, brand new, we ended up with a bill of $2,700 and change, $2,700. No doubt, expensive. John Deere out the door would have been literally within 20 bucks, or the Frontier. I don't use that term both. Benefits of this one, instead of a 54, it's a 60. We have the electric controls for the chute, that was on there. I like the chute control. It is a little bit more stout. Instead of John Deere had the crank knobs. I don't know, I've had those in the past with smaller units that they like to wander and loosen up themselves. This is simple, old-fashioned, but it's solid. So again, I mentioned a couple things I didn't like. I can't show you the electronics. I haven't wired that in. I just brought it home today. So let me start it up, show you. It can lift it fairly easily. And I'll turn it on, and then we'll finish the video. So a lot of preferences, a lot of personal opinion here, but thought I'd show you, because I was curious when I was going to buy it if it would handle it. Now there's no snow here yet, but we'll give you an update. We're just starting it here. No pets, nobody else around, so we're just going to do this the old-fashioned way. going to be a little easier to show you. So nothing's going to get sucked in that chain's far enough back. First thing, we'll show you lifting it out the ground. No problem. 470 pounds. I've got it set to drop really smooth. Alright, so we'll fire it up. Put it up and spit it out there. Just for a second here and shut it on. So to finish up, yes, it does make a little bit of noise. Everything's greased. Everything's still new, but it seems to handle it just fine. We'll let you know what it does in a real snowstorm. Take care, guys.